games happened on February 7th, 2024. The first game is the Cleveland Cavaliers beat the Washington Wizards 114-106. Donovan Mitchell went off again versus the Wizards. No surprise, 40 points with 5 threes. He's been so good this year with 5 assists. Darius Garland, 4 assists, 13 points. He should get better. He's coming back from the injury. He broke his jaw. Give him some time. But I feel like he didn't really get a lot of... People don't really talk about him that much this year because he's been out. He's been out almost 50% of the season, and even when he played, he's not even that good. Jarrett Allen, 2 blocks, 9 rebounds, played all right. And Evan Mobley just could not miss a shot. 9 for 10, still in a block, 8 rebounds. They all played pretty good. And Max Juice, we could still hold on to him. 28 minutes, had 7 rebounds, which is good, 7 assists and a block. And then we look at the Wizards. How about Jordan Poole? How do you foul out in 24 minutes? I don't know who's committing. Yeah, usually guards, you don't see them foul out so often. But 5 assists and a steal is okay. You got to look at the bright side. Tyus Jones, 8 assists and a steal, 15 points. Tyus Jones has been balling out good. And with Jordan Poole in foul trouble, Corey Kispert hit 4 threes. He's not really fantasy relevant. Gafford, big game, 13 rebounds and steal in 4 blocks. He's been amazing, Daniel Gafford, this year. There's always a risk when you draft a guy like Daniel Gafford or you draft a guy like Walker Kessler is better. I feel like, right? And then Gafford just outperformed him by a lot. Gafford on the season, and they're just giving him he's a 34th ranked player, 2.2 blocks, 8 rebounds. Kyle Kuzma continues to play well, at least putting up the counting numbers with 28 points. Kyle Kuzma is what we thought Jordan Poole would be. And except Jordan Poole is probably going to make more threes. He took 13 threes, Kyle Kuzma. And without Jordan Poole, he get to the line a lot more, right? But none of those things happened. Danny Advia, 9 points, and instead it's Kyle Kuzma. Danny Advia played just 19 minutes, 20 minutes. It's okay. I'll just hold on to him. He should have more minutes in the next one. Well, the next game, the Raptors beat the Charlotte Hornets. Everybody's beating Charlotte Hornets. Everybody. Jakob Poeltl, 12 rebounds, double-double. All right. Gary Trent Jr. hit 4 threes and 3 steals. That's really the only 2 categories. And those are really the only 2 categories I'm looking at. 4 threes and 3 steals, 14 points. Emmanuel Quickly with 18 points and 3 threes. Seems all right. Obviously, you want more. And now Bruce Brown only gets 21 minutes, so I think we could drop him. When folks were out, RJ, he was getting 30-plus minutes. And I wonder if he gets, do they really need Bruce Brown on this team? Or do they need Dennis Schroeder? They need 1 or 2 veterans. Is that why? Schroeder, is he going to get traded? We'll find out today. 16.5 assists. I don't think he's a must roster. If you really need assists, you could have him. Scotty Barnes, not the best game, and RJ and Scotty put up identical lines. You would think that they would put up better numbers versus Charlotte Hornets. LaMelo Ball is still out. Cody Martin is a guy, he's just starting at the point guard. We could stream him. 8 assists and 2 steals is amazing. PJ Washington, not the best game. Brandon Miller with 20 points, 2 steals, and a block with 2 threes. Brandon Miller has been amazing as well. 41 minutes. Just look at the minutes. And Miles Bridges went off 45 points. Yeah, these 2 guys, they're eating good rest of the season. And we know LaMelo Ball is going to be in and out. It doesn't seem like Brandon Miller or like they're giving them rest, right? Back-to-backs. Those guys are all playing. And Nick Richards also a must roster. Not a good game here, but he's really the only center on this team. Moving on to the next game, the San Antonio Spurs lost to Miami Heat. We check out Victor Wembanyama, 13 defensive rebound with 3 threes, a steal and a block, 18 points. I'll take it. It's not bad. Devin Vassell with 1 3, 19 points. Trey Jones, just like his brother. I think they're related, right? Tyus Jones and Jeremy Sohan. He has been falling off quite a bit. I would still roster him, and I would still roster him and just see how things will go with him. Um, he does a little bit of everything, and Keldon Johnson now just gets 25 minutes. But we know David was selling Trey Jones right with him, try to sell high on them as well, and Sohan just barely a hold at the moment. Miami Heat, great win for them at home. You'll take it. Terry Rozier, 13 points. Yeah, this is more like Terry Rozier will feel. Only 20 minutes, but that sounds about right for his role on this team. Tyler Hero had 24 points with 4 3, 7 assists. Great, but the defensive stats are not there. Ben Adebayo, he just doesn't get defensive stats, and he's not the guy that I'm gonna draft in the late second round or early third. Because he doesn't get defensive stats. Why not just get Valanciunas late, right? Let me look at Bam's rankings compared to Bam Adebayo is 53rd ranked player. He's averaging 20 and 10. So obviously those are great numbers and 4 assists. But just nothing else. Like, okay, 1 block is okay. But you would just expect more. Like on the other hand, Valanciunas is like 63rd ranked player. He's averaging 14 point. Okay, that's 6 point less, but he's shooting way better. 57% from the field. And then he gets a little bit still. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can get Valanciunas either like 7th or 8th round, and basically, you get more efficiency. I don't know. Those 6 points could be important, but if you draft some other guy in the 2nd or 3rd round, they're gonna score way more points than 20. So, yeah, Bam has been I would say disappointment this year. Caleb Martin, but he's been healthy for the most part. Jimmy Butler, triple double, great, 3 steals and a block. This is the Jimmy Butler we know. Hit a lot of free throws, hit them at the 90% clip, and then 2 steals a game. That's a top 15 player, easy. He just gotta stay healthy. And then he gets you assists and rebounds, obviously. The next game is the Atlanta Hawks went to Boston, 117-125. They lost. And DeJounte Murray, we'll see today what's going on with him. Trae Young, 20 and 10 with 2 threes. He took 25 shots. Not the best game from him. And Bogdanovic also 2 for 10 from 3, 12 points. Okongwu is eating good right now, 10 rebounds and 2 blocks and 6 offensive rebounds. So those rebounds are legit. Jalen Johnson continues to be just absolutely amazing. 19 points. Well, he struggled with his shot a little bit last week, but 19 points, 2 threes, 15 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals. Amazing. And Saddiq Bey, I think we should roster him as well. 9 rebounds and 25 points. DeAndre Hunter. They're giving Saddiq Bey huge minutes right now. And also DeJounte Murray was out this game. But, Saddiq Bey is getting 35 minutes. He probably needs to take a look in the short term. For Celtics, great work by Porzingis. Just 3 rebounds, but 2 blocks and 31 points. Jaylen Brown, mediocre game, but 6 assists, 7 for 11 from the field. Those are okay numbers. Same thing with Tatum. Struggled with his shot, but his teammates has got his back. Derek White, what a game from Derek White. 5 threes. 5 threes is huge. 5 threes, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, a steal and a block. Continues to be amazing in fantasy and in real life all year for this team. The next one is Warriors beat the Sixers. Yeah. The Sixers, they did a couple trades actually today. I think they got Buddy Hield. They lost 3 straight. Yeah, they're not going to be top 4 seed in the playoffs because the Knicks are also too good. And the Cavaliers actually is the second. They won 7 straight. I forgot about that. They kind of flew under the radar. But, the Cavaliers, how good are they in the playoffs? I'm not sure. They could be good. Well, Curry, not the best game, but it's good to take a night off like this. 9 points. Klay Thompson finally has a decent game, 4 for 5 from 3. Klay, just be smart with your shot. Don't force things. And the Warriors, speaking of the schedule, I'm kind of interested. They're the 11th seed right now. Utah is the 10th seed. So the battle is gonna be pretty intense. Maybe Warriors and Lakers they start picking up some wins, rightfully so, right? Draymond Green plays his 18, still put up great. He's a must roster. 6 rebounds, 3 assists, is still on the block. Until CP3 comes back, maybe his minutes go down a little bit, but for now, for sure. And if they're going with the lineup, like this lineup is pretty scary. Like Andrew Wiggins, Jonathan Campbell, Draymond, right? 3 big kind of wings, and Draymond can hold on his own versus most centers. And then you got Clay and Curry. Kaminga continues to play well, and Andrew Wiggins finally we have an Andrew Wiggins sighting. 21 points, 10 rebounds, and still on the block. But we still don't know what happened with this guy. He was out for a period of time last year, came back just not the same, not the same. For the Sixers, Paul Reed finally gets 31 minutes. Okay, we can roster him now, but there'll be games he plays 25 or 20 minutes. Doesn't really do much, but he needs to be rostered for now. He's going to have good games like this, and then he's going to have bad games. 2 steals and 2 blocks, 8 rebounds is great. Tyrese Maxey, another bad game. His efficiency is just, for a little while, he's shooting like 50%. Now that's completely out of the window. I think maybe the NBA defense is adjusting to him a little bit, making him, not taking the shots he wants to. They just got Buddy Hield. So Buddy Hield, I think value goes up big. They're going to play him huge minutes. Tobias Harris, 13 points. Tobias Harris, with Embiid gone, he should average at least 20. He needs to take more than 14 shots. Kelly Oubre Jr., we'll see what happened with his minutes when Buddy Hield comes here. Not the best game, but for now, just hold. It's such a blowout that they don't really get much minutes. And how about Detroit Pistons beating the Kings? And did Kate Cunningham play this game? Kate Cunningham did not play this game. Jaden Ivey absolutely went off. 37 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists with 5 threes. Must roster right now. Jalen Duren, 20 points, 6 for 6 from free throw, 50 points. It's good. 6 assists is all good. But he hasn't had a single defensive stats in the last 5 or 6 games. He needs to get some defensive stats. You don't drop him. But in the playoffs, if you win rebounds, do you really need him? Obviously, if you get deep into the playoffs, because rebound is his biggest strength. He gets he gets you a lot of rebounds and a good field goal too, obviously. But he's gotta get some blocks. Mike Muscala actually started. All-Star Thompson had 5 fouls in 27 minutes. Yeah, if he's starting and he's getting 25 plus minutes, then he needs to be rostered. It's just when guys come back, I don't know what's gonna happen. And Kate Cunningham out. Killian Hayes had 9 assists. Sure, a really bad loss for the Kings. De'Aaron Fox, mediocre game, 12 points and 7 assists, 3 steals and block is amazing. Malik Monk, meanwhile, off the bench, 34 minutes, 23 points and 10. This is why we roster him, right? Some games he gets 23 minutes with 13 points. That's fine. Some games he's gonna get more. Sabonis played 40. My God, amazing game again. 30 points and 12 rebounds and 7 assists. Keegan Murray, we don't drop him yet. He really struggled again with 4 fouls, but I would hold on to him. Harrison Barnes and Kevin Huerter, these guys are streamers. But a great win for the Detroit. And then the next game, the Clippers lost at home to New Orleans Pelicans. Herbert Jones, 30 minutes. Him and Trey Murphy, they kind of split the minutes, but good to see him actually get 30. I don't think. Well, this game also Valanciunas went out, so I don't know. Maybe that's why Herbert Jones was able to get a few more minutes. I don't think he's a must roster. For sure, a streamer. If the schedule is great. CJ had 25 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. Zion Williamson, great game. Same thing with Brandon Ingram. They brought in the defensive stat, which is good. And Zion had 10 assists. Ingram had 6. This Pelicans team got a lot of talent, right? Their starting 5 is really good, right? Every position is really good. And then you have guys off the bench like Trey Murphy, could be a starter in some other teams. Dyson Daniels also can come in and give you 4 steals and 2 blocks, right? Larry Nance Jr. can play quality minutes. Jose Alvarado, does his thing. Jordan Hawkins can go off if you give him 30 minutes a night. So all these, they got a lot of good players, a lot of talent. For the Clippers, they finally lost. Paul George had a horrible game, 3 for 15. Kawhi goes 4 for 14. But Kawhi's line is still 2 steals and a block. He give you those defensive stats, 6 rebound and 4 assists. Paul George a bad game. It's fine. He bounces back. And Harden still put up an okay line. 19 points, 8 rebound, 5 assists, a steal and block, and 5 for 6 from 3. Harden's efficiency has improved a lot lately. Norman Powell off the bench, had some. But yeah, Zubac is back, 5 for 5. I'm not worried. Any of those guys, obviously, they've been in the league for a long time. And Russell Westbrook plays 17 minutes. This is the problem with Russ. In some games, he plays 25 minutes with 3 steals and a block. 5, 6, 7 assists. But the games like this, it's hard to kind of hold on to him. And that's it, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.